Hey YouTubers, welcome to the channel. I am doing another unboxing. I've gone and done it again. I've bought another guitar. So I'm cruising on the internet and I'm looking at guitars as I do in my spare time. And I came across a website where they had a whole bunch of different types of guitars and one caught my eye. And eventually, as I kept cruising on the website, I came across a specific Telecaster. In fact, there was quite a few of these Telecasters. Now this is, again, Chinese-made guitars. Didn't spend a lot of money, just over $300 to get this. But I wanted to get it because more than anything I'm kind of curious. I did an unboxing video of a Gibson replica that turned up and I only paid just over $300 for that, and that actually turned out to be a really nice guitar. I haven't had any issues with it. I haven't had to make any changes with it. It plays wonderfully. I've recorded a few little solos that I've done with it. Granted, this is made in China, this guitar, but there's a lot of guitar manufacturers in China that make good quality guitars. Now, I don't know what sort of guitars in this case, but I got lucky with the Gibson one. I'm going to see if I get lucky with this Telecaster. So let's unbox it and see what I got. Okay, so I got rid of the white foamy stuff. I hate that crap. It just goes everywhere. They give you a lead. I would never ever use this lead. I don't even know why they bother. But they give you a lead. Don't want that. Looking good so far. Let's see what we got. Like I said, I got very lucky with that Gibson one. This is like the banana colour, yellow, whatever you want to call it, blonde. There was one that was stained. That's the one I was going to get because I thought, why don't I just get the stained one, which is kind of unique. And if I do want to get the banana or the yellow one, I could probably just buy the American Standard one, which is around $1,600. I think it's the cheapest I've seen it. With all these guitars that you buy from China, it's a bit of a potluck thing. They could either be great, or there could be a lot of problems with them. So far, it looks good. So let's have a look. Let's just take this shit off and see, and just kind of see what we got. Try to do this without. Like, it looked really good in the photos. It looked really good in the photos. So I don't know if it was the photo of the actual guitar. Piss this off as well. Alright. I'm looking at the monitor so I can see that it's, you know. I'm going to say the same thing I said about the Gibson. The Gibson cost me, Gibson replica, okay? It cost me just over $300, $330. I think this was $360 when the conversion rate came through. Maybe the US dollar wasn't quite as strong. Now you look at this and you tell me, like for $300, obviously I haven't played it yet. I'm going to have a close look at it. That's pretty good. Now, I guess there's a bit of a misconception. Let's just check the switches. They seem to work. Nice and firm, it's not moving around. Read a few people said some reviews when they bought one that it was this or a blemish or whatever. This has got, like, still got the plastic thing on there, so that's a really good sign. Have a look at the back. Make sure this is all in focus for you. I can't see, I'm just looking at the monitor. I did notice one thing, in the photo they didn't have these tuning pegs, they had what are they called, the vintage style tuning pegs. So maybe the photo was not of this particular guitar, but it is yellow or blonde. I'm not sure what type of strings they've got on this, to be quite honest. See, it's got Fender on the plate. I think you'll be able to see that. You see that? Fender. You can actually see the body. It's actually really nice. Honestly, I don't know how they make them $300. And again, it's a bit of a pot, like I say, when you buy these. I mean, for me, I believe it's like 2 for 2 right now, because I'm looking at this and I really hesitated a lot when I was going to buy it. I was like, you know, am I throwing $330 down the drain or what? What am I going to get? Then I thought to myself, look, if it doesn't play too good, I'll just have it as art on the fucking wall. Who cares? But it'd be interesting to see when I plug it in. I'm not going to judge it too harshly. See, but even the tuning pegs, I don't know if you can see this. They've got little things on it you've got to take off, but there's actually say Fender on them. Now, I don't really know whether or not they're authentic Fender, or whether the Chinese just replicate everything. So you take it off and it says Fender. Okay, so that's what you get in the back. And the front, since I'm close to the camera. Say Telecaster, did I spell it right? I guess so. I can't see any blemishes. You can see the timber. I mean the truss rod line groove in there, whatever you want to call it. That's centered really nicely. It's really well polished. I mean, honestly, this is such a beautiful looking guitar. I'm gonna tune this. And you know, just play some chords, and the Vox amp's warming up. So let's just tune it and we'll see what it sounds like. Okay, so I just tuned it, and I got the Vox amp on, and the setting on this, it's not through a clean amp. I've got, actually, let me just hold on. Okay, I switched to clean because I had it on a compression setting, because I was playing Wicked Game. I've been learning on my Fender, so there's a lot of reverb and so forth going on. This is more of a clean, so turn it on. Neck. Bridge. Looks like it works. But that, I've never played, well, I've played a telly in the shop. I'm not that great a player just yet. I'm still learning different things, but okay, so that's it. This is not a guitar lesson, so I'm not going to try to show off or anything, because I'm not really that great just yet, and I am taking my time Maybe 5 years from now I might jump up and down the neck really, really quickly and impress everybody. But at the moment, this is just all about an unboxing. So there you go. $330 Australian money, by the way, shipped to my front door. It took 14 days. No, it took 9 days to arrive from the day I clicked. It was shipped within 3 days, and a week later it was on my doorstep. So about 9-10 days. That was really amazing. What's more amazing is that it looks fucking really good. Jesus, I can't believe this. It's a lovely colour. It's really smooth. I think unlike, it's got all the dots, the inlays, everything looks really, really nice. I don't know, you're not going to be able to see it on camera very well unless I bring it closely. But if I centre it, now like I said, I haven't taken the plastic off in the middle. The action, so I probably should have mentioned that as well, the action is excellent. Because I've read some of the reviews and some people say, oh, when I got it the action was awful, whatever. I don't know, maybe they just didn't get a Telecaster and they got something different. There's a range of the guitars. The website is DH Gate, I think it's called. I might put that in the description for you guys. Look, I'm not saying you should run out and buy a guitar from this place, because you might get one and it might turn up and it might not be like the photo, it may be crap. I think I got very, very lucky that this looks the way it does. I would not complain because I didn't spend $1,600 on this. I'll show you, this was the Gibson. I just want to show you just quickly, this was the Gibson that I had bought. The only thing I did to this Gibson besides putting new strings on it was I bought a scratch plate that was 3-ply, and then I bought the back plates. But the back plates didn't fit, so I got a blank back plate that was square, and then I cut the shapes out so we could have matching back plates to the front. This guitar's fine, it's got brand new strings on it, I didn't change nothing else on it. Again, it says Les Paul Gibson, plays well. This was also 330. I actually like the Telecaster just as much, if not more. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Yeah, leave a comment if you have any. You know, I just want to say one last thing, that there's always this kind of like a discrimination thing saying, oh look, if it's made in China it's crap. Not true at all. They don't, they do things efficiently in China, I think, and not everything that comes out is great. You do get what you pay for, but look, because of the way the dollar works and everything, you know, if it only cost me $330 to get this, I wouldn't make shit for $330 if I tried to make this. You know, I wouldn't get half of this guitar, I wouldn't get a third of it if I tried to make it at home. And I've made a guitar as well, there's a video on that. I am more than happy to part with the money I did to have this hanging on my wall along with the rest of my guitars. And it looks beautiful, it sounds fine, it'll sound better when I get better. And there you go. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video of the Telecaster, which is proudly owned by me now. Thanks for watching.